Hey guys, it's TheEvilValentine here, and I'm going to be bringing you a PO match that I thought was really good. Now before I begin, my Haxorus is a Magazone, and my Magazone is a Haxorus. I don't know why, so I lead out with my Magazone. And I'm going to directly switch down to my Fortress, and he goes for the U-turn, which shows me that it's physical, which is good because Special Landers is a big threat in this current metagame. He goes straight out into his own Magazone, which traps my Fortress. I don't care, my Sturdy is back intact, and all I want is my Hazard, so I go straight for my Stealth Rocks. I'm going to click Spikes just in case I can get them up. And he goes for Sub, allowing me to get up my first layer of Spikes, and then he just kills me off with the HP Fire. Now, that is great because now I have one layer of Spikes and one Stealth Rock up. I go for a Fire Blast on my E-Belt Hydreigon, knowing that I'll outspeed. And now I'm going to go for Fire Blast again, not wanting to over-predict, and he brings in his T-Top because I am Expert Belted. And he's going to check for that by going straight onto his Landorus, which was a very good play. Not wanting to take a U-turn, I'm going to go on to my other Steel type, being my Magazone, and once again it's going to show that it's a Haxorus. I don't understand why. But that's very good for me because I take this U-turn beautifully because, as I said before, I am a Steel type. And right now I'm getting outplayed. He goes straight out to his Breloom, and I cannot take two Mach Punches from anything on my team, so I let my Magazone die because it is the most expendable thing to my team at the moment. I am down 4-6, and things are looking pretty grim. Knowing that I can scare him out with the prospect of a Choice Banded Bullet Punch, I am going to go straight for a U-turn, which is trying to get momentum back on my part, and I thought this was a good play. If he'd gone for the Mach Punch, I would have taken it, so that's why I went for the U-turn, not fearing much because I do need this switch advantage. He goes out into his Landorus, which is good. So I have Choice Scarf Keldeo, which could easily take out this Landorus with the Choice Scarf Hydro Pump, and I missed. I thought this was game over for me because I needed this thing, or so I thought, but I have another chance and I miss again. It is 3-6 in his favor and things are looking pretty grim. All I have left is my Scizor, Hydreigon, and Haxorus. He goes for the Earthquake, and I go for the U-turn thinking that he'd be scared out with the Bullet Punch, wanting to preserve his Landorus for later, but that is not the case. I go straight out to my Haxorus, knowing that he can threaten just about anything on his team, and I believe he goes into his Ranunculus right now. And if he is the bold 252 Ranunculus, I cannot KO this thing by any means necessary. So I switch directly out into my Hydreigon, not predicting the Psychic at all, I won't lie, but that is good. I'm going to go for a Draco Meteor, and I miss, but she goes Focus Blast, and he misses, which is great, because that allows me a second chance to go for Draco Meteor, because I do need some prior damage on this. As I stated before, if it is a bold 252 defense Ranunculus, a Scizor's U-turn only does around 92%. That crit did not matter, I would have killed him regardless, and now I'm looking at his team. He has Breloom, Rotom-Wash, Tyranitar, and Magazone left. 3 of these 4 Pokemon are weak to Earthquake, which I do carry on my Haxorus. This is going to be a 1-minute break because I am running a damage calculation to see if 1, I can lift 2 Mach Punches from Adamant 252 Tech Loom. I cannot. And 2, to see how much an Earthquake would do to Breloom, knowing if I could kill it from there. Turns out that Breloom takes that Earthquake beautifully. Actually, I believe it only does 27% coming from a Jolly Scarfed Haxorus. So I am going to be forced to go for the Dragon Claw if I want any chance at victory because of Mold Breaker. Rotom-Wash's Levitate is negated, which will allow me to hit it for super effective damage with the Earthquake. And thanks to the Spikes and well, the spike and stealth rock that I got up earlier, everything on his team will be getting hit pretty hard. Sorry, it's kinda late, and this is my 18th time narrating this. And he goes on to his random watch, and I know I'm going to have to deathfire my Scizor, but it takes it because there's 16 special defense EVs that Smoggin tells me to put into it. And he goes out into his Magazone knowing that it has substitute. I will go for the superpower just in case he wants to do anything tricky, and from now on I will proceed to Earthquake the rest of his team. He brings in his Rotom Wash so convincingly, thinking that it's going to live, but no, I have Mold Breaker, which is why I'm running Haxorus on this team. And then I proceed to take out his Tyranitar. That was a good battle, Pyro's Apprentice, and this was my first narrated battle. I'm gonna hope to bring you more. I am the Evil Valentine, and as always, don't forget to rate, comment, sub. Bye, guys.